Nighttime baseball now from America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin, and Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out, they're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Pretty lucky to get away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's Mookie Betts. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Mookie Betts.
Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brock Holt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting third.
In now, Travis
Third
Shaw.
baseman.
First cuts for him
Travis
here with the bases
Shaw.
open and 2 away. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Dustin Pedroia.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Perez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Digging in the
catcher,
switch hitter,
number
Sandy
3.
Leon. He's ready for his first
Leon.
at-bat of this early season contest. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Perez onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting
Stepping
9th,
into the box,
the pitcher,
Rick
number
Porcello.
22.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Right fielder.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Andrew Benintendi.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Shortstop number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Inside and low, 2-1. Seared down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Standing in, Mike Clevenger, and with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Heading out towards shallow right. Benintendi in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And Moreland will put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Moreland.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Polanco has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
15, second baseman Dustin
Getting a few
Pedroia.
steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. First and second now. 1 man out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Riding in once again, Sandy Leon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. This one's flared out toward left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Betts moving to his left. One away. So digging in now, Travis Shaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Betts going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball one.
That's a ball. One ball, no strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Striding in, Rick Porcello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 22, Rick Porcello.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In the air now out to right field. Harper on the run, and that retires the side. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher Stephen.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moreland ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Villar. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Martinez has a read on it, and that's the third out. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Aguilar has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Clevenger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
Brett Phillips is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Phillips.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. Betts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Taylor Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
77.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. Dustin Pedroia stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another chance? Rick Porcello. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar has room in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses. So he's behind now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Travis Shaw.
Slow grounder to first. Moreland has it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Aguilar.
And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 3-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Line drive to left. Martinez is there as he makes the catch, and the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mitch Moreland is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Betts is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jacob Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. In now, Sandy Leon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. No movement on base. It's ball. One. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. So coming to the plate, Rick Porcello. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1, here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The 3-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Kane is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Striding in, Jacob Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Keon Broxton will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. In now is Lorenzo Cain, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Bounce towards the mound, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch outside, the throw. Runners at 2nd and 3rd here, nobody out. That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
3-0
now.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot.
And the run is in to score from second. Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper, 2 for 3. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Jesus Aguilar.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that Dan Jennings enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Tyler Saladino will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 down. Standing in now, the pitcher, Dan Jennings. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.